You are always welcome at East Africa's best language school, Swahili Dar Language School in Tanzania.
Habari, karibu kujifunza kuhusu kuuliza maswali. What I've just said is welcome to learn about kujifunza kuhusu kuuliza maswali. Kuuliza maswali is to ask questions. So, karibu kujifunza kuhusu kuuliza maswali. Welcome to learn about asking questions. Maswali is questions. One question will be swali. Swali is a question. Maswali questions. Okay. So, question words. These are the question words. So, we are going to understand them. What the meaning of these question words? What are the meaning of all of these question words in English and in Swahili? So, please make sure you understand it better, and you pause this video, you try to do this exercise by yourself, and then you play it so that we do it together, right? Let's start. Wapi. Do you know wapi? Wapi is where. Where in Swahili is wapi. Lini. Lini is when. So, wapi is where, lini is when. Gani. Gani is which. What kind? What sort of? Gani, which. And nini. Nini is what. What is nini in Swahili? Ngapi. Ngapi is how many, how much. Ngapi. Vipi. Vipi is how. Vipi is how. And kwa nini. Kwa nini is why. Kwa nini is why, and kwa sababu is because. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu. Nani. Nani is who. J. We have this J, 3J. If you see, one, that J, and this J. This 3J has different meanings, right? Like J in the beginning, it means yes or no question. So when you put, every time you put J in the beginning of your sentence, that indicates the question is coming. And the answer will either be yes or no, right? That J in the beginning. And also we have the verb attached with this J. When there is a verb and the J is there attached with that verb, that J means how, just like VP, just like VP. That J means how. So you can say, you can either use this J or VP. These are interchangeable. You see, VP is long, this is just a J. You say the verb and then you say J, means how. So you will hear this J often than how, but they are interchangeable. It's not like you are wrong when you use this J instead of VP or VP instead of J. No, you are all right. Then we have another J in the very end of your sentence. This J at your very end of your sentence, it means, what about you? Like blah, 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 blah. Now, wewe J? Maybe, I like pizza. And you? And what about you? Then you use this J. You say, blah, 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 blah. And what about you? You will say J in the end of your sentence. So, now you know them. You know them. Quick, tell me the meaning of this. Tell me the meaning of wapi. Wapi, quick, tell me. Tell me. Wapi is where. Lini is when. Gani is which. Nini is what. Ngapi. Ngapi is how many. How many. How much. Vipi is how. Kwa nini is why. Kwa sababu because. Nani? Who? J. In the beginning is yes or no question. J after the verb means how. J at the end means what about you, right? So now you know the question words in Swahili. Then welcome to ask a question. Karibu kuuliza maswali in Swahili. But when you go to the part of asking questions, you will meet some challenges. There is a little bit challenges when you'll try to ask your questions. We have very few challenges. Like wapi is easy. Wapi, it doesn't matter. You can put wapi in the beginning of your sentence or at the end of your sentence. Like unaenda wapi. You can even say wapi unaenda. So you can use either way. Lini, even lini, you can put in the beginning of your sentence or at the end of your sentence. It doesn't matter. You can say, you can ask me, Sai, when are you coming to my country? You will say, Sai, unakuja lini nchini kwangu? Sai, unakuja lini nchini kwangu at the end. Or lini unakuja nchini kwangu, Sai. So you can put lini at the end of or in the beginning. It doesn't matter. And there is these two. There is gani and nini. You know, gani is which and nini is what. So these two are, they are a little bit challenging people. Especially people who are learning Swahili, they get confused with these two because of their English knowledge. Because always in Swahili, you will say gani after the noun. And you'll say nini after the verb. You say gani after the noun, you say nini after the verb. So remember that. Make sure you remember that. Gani after the noun, nini after the verb. Because sometimes you use them in English. You say what, but you mean gani. You say what, you mean nini. In English, like this sentence. How do you say? You say this sentence in English, like what soda do you like? What soda do you like? In Swahili, you'll never say nini because it's what soda do you like? Soda, you are saying soda, so soda is there to show that that is the noun. So sentence like that, what soda do you like? It will be una penda soda. Soda is the noun. So after the noun is gani. You see? What soda do you like? You are saying what in English, but in Swahili is gani. Which soda do you like? Or what soda do you like? You say this sentence in English. So it confuses people because they say what, but they use gani in Swahili. So now you know, after the noun, it will always be gani, not nini, right? Maybe another example. How do you say, what kind of food do you want? What kind of food do you want? You will say, unataka chakula. Do you remember food in Swahili? Chakula. Unataka chakula gani? So chakula is the noun. Then after chakula you say gani. Gani means what kind, which, what sort of, gani. And what is nini? What will always be after the verb. What do you want? What do you want will be unataka nini. Because nini, we put nini after the verb. We put nini after the verb. Another example. What are you reading? What are you reading? We'll say unasoma nini. Unasoma nini is what are you reading? And then you say, I'm reading a book. Ninasoma kitabu. I'm reading a newspaper. Ninasoma gazeti. So what are you reading is unasoma nini? What are you doing? What are you doing? In Swahili will be unafanya. Unafanya nini? So remember this. after the verb you put nini, after the verb you put nini, after the verb you put nini. But gani will always be after the noun. Don't mix it. Don't use them interchangeable like you do in English, right? Okay, I hope you understand that and it will not confuse you. Okay, let's see now ngapi. Ngapi also, it confuses a little bit people because of in Swahili we have noun class. We have this noun class. This ngapi follows the nouns they mentioned in that sentence. Like how many children do you have? How many children do you have in Swahili will be una, you have how many children? Una watoto wangapi? Una watoto wangapi? So it's ngapi, but here we say wangapi. We say wangapi because of watoto. Una watoto wangapi? So because una, you have watoto wangapi, you have children how many. Ngapi we say after the noun, and after the noun we say ngapi after the noun, but it follows the noun you used in that sentence. Another example, how many books did you read? How many books did you read? Will be ulisoma vitabu vingapi. So vitabu, ulisoma vitabu. So vitabu, how many will be? It follows the noun, so it will be vitabu vingapi. Vingapi. Ulisoma vitabu vingapi. Right? How many fruit do you want? How many fruit do you want? Will be unataka matunda. You know, one fruit is tunda. Many will be matunda. So unataka matunda, then it follows the noun mangapi. You see? So it confuses a little bit. So it will never stay ngapi all the time. It changes. It follows the noun. It follows. If it is watoto, it will be wangapi. If it is vitabu, it will be vingapi. If it is matunda, mangapi. We will learn noun class later. But in question words, this ngapi follows the nouns. Right? I hope you understand me in this. We'll see in exercises, we'll see how it works. Right? I'll make another video with different exercises so that you learn more about these question words. Okay. VP. VP is how. We know VP is how. Eh? So VP, we will always put VP after the verb. You say the verb first and then you say how. VP. Right? Like when you want to say how will you go to Serengeti? How will you go to Serengeti National Park? Eh? How will you go to Serengeti National Park? You will say utaenda verb first and then the question word. Utaenda vipi Serengeti? Utaenda vipi Serengeti? That means how will you go to Serengeti? Vipi, but we said you either use vipi or we can use J. So we can also say utaenda vipi Serengeti or utaendaje. J, this is attached with that verb. Utaendaje Serengeti? How will you go to Serengeti? So if you will say, if you answer this question, you say, I will go by bus. You say, nitaenda kwa basi. KWA. Nitaenda kwa basi. Or nitaenda kwa ndege. Ndege is a plane, airplane. Basi is the bus. Ndege is the airplane. ndege. Nitaenda kwa basi au nitaenda kwa ndege, right? Okay, let's see. Kwa nini? Kwa nini will always be in the beginning of your sentence? Kwa nini? And because it's kwa sababu. That's easy. I'll not maybe I give you example. Let me give you example of on when are you going to use kwa nini? Why are you learning Swahili? How do you say that in Swahili? Why are you learning Swahili? Kwa nini unajifunza Kiswahili? So I'll write that. I'll write. Kwa nini unajifunza Kiswahili? That's kwa nini will be in the beginning. Kwa nini unajifunza Kiswahili? Kwa nini unajifunza Kiswahili? Then you say, ninajifunza Kiswahili. I am learning Swahili. Ninajifunza Kiswahili kwa sababu, because, and then you give your reason. Kwa sababu, because. Kwa sababu is because, and then you give your reasons there. Nani? Nani is who. So also you say, who is coming today? Nani anakuja leo? Just nani anakuja leo. Nani, who is coming today? Nani anakuja leo? So that is easy too. Always we say J as yes or no question, and we put this J in the beginning of your sentence. So if I want to ask the question, do you learn Swahili? The answer will be yes or no. So let's say that in Swahili. Do you learn Swahili? J. We'll start with J. Or are you learning Swahili? Are you learning Swahili? Or do you learn Swahili? So I'll start with J. Unajifunza Kiswahili? J. Unajifunza Kiswahili? Do you or are you learning Swahili? So the answer will be yes or no. So this question shows that this man is asking me a question. Indicates that this one is asking me a question, and you are supposed to answer yes or no, right? I told you already that verb then J, it means how. This means how, and this how is exactly the same as VP. So you either use J or VP, and I gave you the examples there. Okay, what about you? Like, ninafundisha Kiswahili. Na wewe je? Ninafundisha Kiswahili. Na wewe je? I am teaching Swahili. What about you? So, nina fundisha Kiswahili. Ninafundisha Kiswahili. Na wewe je? What about you? I am teaching Swahili. And what about you? So, I hope you understand. You understand the question words in Swahili. You are now able to use them. Go use them. Okay, let's see some exercises. So we need to fill the blank by putting a question word. We need to just insert the question word so that that question could make sense, right? Okay, let's see this. We have question and the answer. We have the question. We need to put the question here. And also we have the answer. Mwalimu wako jina lake ni dash 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 dash. Mwalimu wangu jina lake ni Sai Michael. Did you understand that question? Mwalimu is the teacher. So your teacher, mwalimu wako is your teacher. Jina lake ni, his name, jina is name. His name is dash dash dash. Mwalimu wangu, my teacher. Jina lake, his name is Sai Michael. So tell me, what is the question words we need to put there? My teacher's name is Sai Michael. So the question will be, your teacher's name is mwalimu wako jina lake ni. Do you remember what we answer for names? We need the question word who, which is nani. Nani will be who, and every time you ask somebody's name, you use who as the question word. Okay. Unatoka dash dash dash. Ninatoka Tanzania. Ninatoka Tanzania. I come from Tanzania. Ninatoka Tanzania. I come from Tanzania. So the question will be, you are coming from wapi is the question here. Wapi. Unatoka wapi? Ninatoka Tanzania. I will say ninatoka Tanzania. I don't know what will you say. Then you will say your country here. Where are you coming from? Dash dash, ulianza kufundisha Kiswahili. Nilianza kufundisha Kiswahili miaka 10 iliyopita. Nilianza kufundisha Kiswahili miaka 10 iliyopita. Dash dash, answer is to start. So dash dash, you started teach Swahili. I started teaching Swahili 10 years ago. I started teaching Swahili 10 years ago. So what will be the answer? When will be the answer? Lini. How do you say when in Swahili? Lini. Okay. Umeoa? Umeoa? The answer is ndio, nimeoa. Umeoa means, are you married? So are you married? What should we put here? What should we put? Guess. Yes, it's yes or no. So it will be J. Umeoa? Ndio, nimeoa. Yes, I am married. And we have another question here. Dash dash, umeolewa? Hapana, sijaolewa. The meaning of olewa is just like oa. Olewa and oa are the same, but it's to be married. Oa is for men. When you ask a man, are you married? You'll say umeoa. When you ask a woman, are you married? You will say umeolewa. So here also, are you married? For a woman. Je, umeolewa? Hapana, sijaolewa. Hapana, sijaolewa. No, I am not. Okay. So ndio nimeoa? Yes, I am. Hapana, sijaoa? No, I am not. Okay. Utakwenda dash Zanzibar. Nitakwenda Zanzibar kwa ndege. So, utakwenda dash Zanzibar, nitakwenda Zanzibar kwa ndege. Nitakwenda is I will go to Zanzibar by a plane. I will go to Zanzibar by a plane. So what will be the question? Utakwenda je. So either you say utakwendaje Zanzibar, or you say utakwenda vipi Zanzibar. So you put either one. Utakwendaje Zanzibar, or utakwenda vipi Zanzibar. Nitakwenda Zanzibar kwa ndege. Okay, let's see this. Dash dash, unapenda kufundisha Kiswahili? Ninapenda sana kufundisha Kiswahili kwa sababu Kiswahili ni lugha yangu. Kwa sababu Kiswahili ni lugha yangu ya kwanza, na ninapenda kusaidia watu kuijua vizuri. Okay, do you know the meaning of that very long sentence? Dash dash dash, unapenda kufundisha Kiswahili. So dash dash dash, you like to teach Swahili. I like, ninapenda, I like very much, sana, to teach Swahili. Kufundisha Kiswahili is to teach Swahili. Kwa sababu, because Swahili is my language, is my first. Lugha yangu ya kwanza is my first language. Lugha is the language, my first language, my first language. Because Swahili is my first language and I like, ninapenda is I like. I like to help people to know it well. To know it. Kuijua. To know it well. Kujua is to know. Kuijua is to know it well. So because Swahili is my first language and I like to help people to know it well. So guess what will be the question here? We have kwa sababu. This kwa sababu goes with kwa nini. So the question is kwa nini? Kwa nini unapenda kufundisha Kiswahili? Why do you like to teach Swahili? I like to teach Swahili because Swahili is my first language and I like to help people to know it well. Una watoto ... Nina watoto watatu is I have 3 children. I have 3 children. So what the question will be there? How many children do you have? Una watoto. You remember? How much is ngapi? You remember how much is ngapi? But it goes with the noun of that sentence. So una watoto wa ngapi? Una watoto wangapi? Nina watoto watatu. Okay, let's see this. Unapenda kunywa soda dash. Ninapenda kunywa Pepsi. Ooh. Unapenda kunywa soda? The answer will be gani. That is the question. Gani. Unapenda kunywa soda gani? Ninapenda kunywa Pepsi. Gani is which, what kind, what sort of. Leo jioni utapenda kula dash. Leo jioni nitapenda kula pilau. Pilau is spiced rice. Spiced rice. Pilau. I like pilau. So, leo jioni utapenda kula what? What will you like to eat this evening? Nini? Leo jioni is today evening. You will like to eat what? Today evening, I will like to eat pilau. Spiced rice. Utakwenda Kenya ... Nitakwenda Kenya kesho kutwa. Utakwenda Kenya ... Nitakwenda Kenya kesho kutwa. So what will be the question? We have kesho kutwa there. So the question will be lini, when. Mimi ninatoka Tanzania. Na wewe? Mimi pia ninatoka Tanzania. Me too. Me also. I come from Tanzania. I come from Tanzania. And you? What about you? That will be the question. Na wewe je? Na wewe je? What about you? Mimi pia nimetoka Tanzania. So, did you understand it? Did it make sense? Please go watch my exercise video for question words and you will understand better and you will have more exercises to practice with. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Continue watching my videos, my lessons in this website. Bye bye. Kwaheri. Kwaheri.